chat already. Jody, Dave, Marilyn, Marcy's here. You're good. Dan, right? John is here as well. Patrick, thank you very much for stopping by. So before I go any further, I just want to let you all know I'm dressed up like an Eskimo because no, it's not that cold outside, but I caught the virus that's going on around, and I'm not feeling that bad, but I must say that I am a little bit worse today um, than I was Wednesday when I tested positive, and the only reason I have to test myself is because I work in the hospital and they still have those uh, rules in place, and I was in contact with someone, and I had symptoms, so yeah. Sound as bad as in I'm not sounding good, or sound as bad as in my microphone is acting up again. Is it okay now, or do I still have to go and get out and come back in? Oh, Davis, just like it's volume. Okay. Uh, the microphone is bad. Let me see what I can do. So I will send an invite to myself again. Do like I did last time. Let's see. I'll try to do quick, and I'll try to be good by keep on talking while I do this, which is not something I am very good at usually. I can do two things at once, but not necessarily doing this. That. Safari. So I have water here, and since I'm cold and I don't have any heating in here, I have a candle next to me, just to give me a little bit more warmth around. And I keep being afraid that I'm just gonna. Oh, okay, for some reason it doesn't want to put my volume on off. Okay, let me just get out and come back quick. Okay, is it better now? Is the microphone better? Okay, this back here. Much better. All right. For some reason, it's doing that. I don't know why. Um, I don't know what's happening. But anyway, uh, yeah, I have two uh, hoodies on, and yeah, I for it's the second time I get it, and the first time it was like nothing happened. I was having like a tiny bit of sore throat and runny nose, a little bit, just a little cough. But this time it's bothering me a little bit more. But anyway, we'll see how long I can last. Um, I was getting tired around 6 p.m. It's 9 p.m. my time, so about 3 hours ago, I was really tired, and I figured, I'm gonna try to last as long as I can. I took some Advil and doing better now. Uh, so it tastes like Bud Light Lime, but better, 6%. Awesome. Is that gonna be something you're gonna bring at the conference for us to try? The advertisement in front of this live was awesome. What advertisement? Oh, you're talking about the short that I did earlier? It wasn't really for this live here. It's just um, it was showing me that I could do that with StreamYard. I don't know if it's the paid version or not because I I paid for 1 month because I wanted to have a bunch of people on the panel last week. Oh, the YouTube ad. What YouTube ad? I'm not following you. Yes, when you can do your own beer, it's a good thing, and when you can have strong one, it's even better. I'll just give me a second. Uh, you'll be all right, Dave. You'll be all right. Like Marilyn saying, you're always good. Hello, Marcy. Hello, Dan. John is here as well. Patrick is here. I know I can arrive. My introduction is not as long as it used to be. It's a little bit shorter now. It's only about a minute and a half, I think. I'm just showing my merch, and I have a 1 minute countdown just to give time to people to get here. Uh, the never-ending intro. Hello, CNC Farm. I'm trying to remember your name. Ashley? Is it Ashley? Yeah, nice try. I know it's not Dave. Uh, I remember asking you if it was Daniel, Danny, or whatever it was, and you told me it's just Dan, so I'm keeping it to Dan. Thank you, Marcy. Everyone is sick. We had a karaoke night last weekend, and someone there was sick. I don't know if the person knew or the person didn't know, but anyway, it's a virus. It's nobody's fault, really. It's kind of just funny that like how fast it spreads because everyone's sick. But life goes on. Hello, Sarah. Thank you very much for stopping by. BB Kearns Allen Homestead. Randall, is it? I'm trying to remember. Okay, good. It's better now. Awesome. Um, I'm still trying to figure out what kind of advertisement in front of the live you're talking about. If it's just the introduction, you mean, or do you know where your chickens are for an automatic coop door? Oh, that was okay. That was an automatic advertisement that you saw on before I went on. Yes. There's always something happening. As soon as I go in the bedroom with the idea of maybe taking a nap, I look at the clock and it's okay. Well, it's almost supper time, and then okay, someone's coming out of the shower. Might as well go take a bath now. Uh, and then oh well, no, I have to go start dinner or um, there's just always something. And I was gonna go for a nap earlier, and then I figured if I go for a nap, I might fall asleep and not get up before like 11, 12 tonight and miss my own life. So that was a bad idea, but I should be good. I should be good. Terracotta pout on top of it, and it will warm up. Okay. Thank you. I will get better. We'll get better. Maybe Canada can produce heavy hitter gardeners this year. I'm not sure. Yes, yes. I have one goal and one goal only. I don't even care what happens. Well, I shouldn't say that. Like I'm not saying that in a negative way, but um, I'm competitive towards myself, and I want to do better than last year. So my goal is to make at least 1,700 pounds of food, and I am at 80 pounds right now. I'm probably gonna go fish some smelts at some point later this month. Hopefully, I owe a little fishing trip to the girls, so we'll probably call the guy in the weekend and try to get something going. Hello, Northern Farm. Thank you very much for stopping by. And by the way, John, Annie is talking about joining. I don't know about Marilyn if she's decided on it or not, but if she does it too, she's got a lot of knowledge as well to share, and it's gonna be awesome. It'd be fun. Trying to convince a lot of people to join. I mean, if you guys draft them, good. If you don't, um, you know, they're still good for next year. And yeah, if us Canadians can grow food with 3 months window, maybe means pretty much everyone in the world can grow food, right? Wuhan's fault. Yeah, maybe. Um, I'm not gonna get into the details, but whatever. It's a virus, right? It's like a cold. It's like a flu. Happy Chinese New Year. It's not today, right? It was like a few weeks ago. Working on my garden plan while watching this. Awesome. I'll try not to be too boring, and I'll try to speak clearly so you guys understand me well. Um, I want to show you something. Was actually a little bit funny. Share screen. Let me share this. So this is a new design I came up with. I don't know if you guys can see well. 20% off. Uh, let's see. What if I do this? Okay. All right, I'm still here. So it's All Day I Dream About Seeds, which, if you look at the letters, it makes Adidas, which we all know is like a song by the band Korn, which is All Day I Dream About Sex. And it's also sports brand, All Day I Dream About Sports, All Day I Dream About Soccer. I figured it was kind of cool. And when I put it on, I received an email from Redbubble saying that they were examining examining the thing because there was a possibility of it not being legal. And I received an email not too long after saying that it was fine. But it's just, it's only saying all day I dream about seeds. So I don't know. I wanted to share. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. All right. So I'm back. Close this. Um, my neighbor has some kettle panel leaning against her shed. I thought about offering her $35 for one. I don't have a truck. Um, I bought four of them for my pigs 2 years ago. They were $80 each. I had to go get them with my dad's truck, and he had to borrow a flatbed trailer to bring him home. Um, it's kind of bad that. Oh, Marcy! Now I have to do one more. All day I dream about squash. I'm gonna have to make this shirt. Like, oh, I lost my train of thoughts on my story. um, yeah, it's just it sucks that I went through all this work, get the pigs here, and then have a complaint from my neighbor. But yeah, I'll try to think about that tomorrow morning when I wake up. All day I dream about squash. I don't think you can put an all-star gardening team together in Canada. You're asking for it. Not everyone has to be on my team. Um, you can. Robert and you are going to be drafting. Maybe I'll end up on your team. Maybe I'll end up on Robert's team. Maybe I'll have a few players on my team. Maybe I won't. Um, I know there's Time to Shine Homestead also up here in Canada. They're doing pretty well. Um, I'm trying to think. Is there any more Canadians? Were there more Canadians than us last year? Oh, there's yeah, Ecocentric Homestead also in Newfoundland. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else from Canada. There's probably some more that I'm just forgetting. Hello, Danny. How are you? Hope you're doing great. Yeah, and I will make it. I'll try to add a little design of a squash as well. You can be sure I'll put it. They're a lot cheaper here. Yeah, the panels. Um, I know you guys have what's it called, Tractor Supply. Those are a lot cheaper than what we have here for sure. Hello, Darren. I didn't think you were gonna make it. You were still driving not too long ago. God's been smiling on me a little bit, but yeah, he got me sick. But whatever. I'll do like I always do, and I'll fight it off and get better at some point. We're hoping to do a hybrid greenhouse with kettle panel and raised beds, just like in Idaho family. I'll have to take a look at that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy pigs this year. I know this is something Self was hoping to have at some point. Um, but it's just on the property there. There's a lot of bears. I wouldn't want to have pigs there with bears around. I'm guessing the bears would probably go against the pigs unless we had an electric fence. And if we have an electric fence, there won't be any need for the panels, right? Canadian gardeners, for the most part, get scared to go up against the big dogs here in the States. I don't know what you're talking about, John. Um, you saw my numbers last year. I had to buy a third freezer. Hello, Rich Cat Ranch. Um, is it Richard? I know it's Kathy. Ça va très bien. Doing pretty well, except for you can hear my voice, but it's okay. Big dogs, hey? Patrick, don't get him started. Don't do that. um, Richard and Kathy. Awesome. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I remember you saying your names earlier, and yeah, I remember it was Kathy. I wasn't sure about the Richard. So what's going on, guys? What have you been up to? I posted a video on my membership area today. It's probably going to come out next Tuesday or Wednesday for the rest of the people. Let me change the banner to put. There you go. To put they're a little bit higher in the ladder of my members. They're paying a little bit extra, so I'm going to put their names a little bit longer here. Yeah, so this video is going to come out. It's only an update about what's going on. My mom made some more meat pies. Well, I was going to say chicken pies, but they're actually turkey pies. I don't know if there's such a thing, but anyway, they're delicious. She put a few roosters that I had here that I butchered last spring. Plus, I think maybe she put a few grouse and turkeys, and it was delicious. She also made a few apple pies, chocolate pies. It's so good. Then there's a few more things in the video that I'm not necessarily going to talk about because, yeah. Yeah, I started something also. Uh, I bought more like these. I don't know if you guys have those in the States. They're well, it says that it's It's imported by Total Green Holland Incorporated, and I'm guessing it's a company from. Well, it says something about Montreal, Canada here. Uh, I guess we can find them on Facebook. Total Green is available on Facebook. So it's coming from the Netherlands. Okay, so that's where it comes from. So you probably don't have that in the States then. Um, they come with a little container. They come with um, a big pot like this, and with a pack of seeds. Um, so I planted some basil, and they're upstairs. Oregano, I will wait a little bit longer, just because. Last year I did chamomile, and it was awesome. Uh, yes, and that live was awesome. Um, Whoever is close to Ontario borders or anywhere in Canada, I'm gonna be driving about. I think we checked. It's about 11 hours from my place to the place where it's happening in Ontario, McDonald's Corner in Ontario. Marcy is hosting second annual Eastern Ontario Homesteaders Conference. Last year was the first one, and it was awesome. We got to meet a bunch of amazing people, and yeah, if you have a chance to go, I suggest you go. If only I could count it all, I could perhaps try to be a bigger dog. um, I find that the weighing of the stuff is the easy part. You just bring it in. Um, what I do is I'll have a few like plastic bags. You harvest your stuff. You put your stuff in your plastic bag. You put it on the scale. You open the scale with an empty bag, so it'll reset the scale to zero with the bag. So you kind of remove the weight of the bag, and then you put your stuff on, and you write down your numbers. Usually, what I do is I'll simply take a picture with my phone because I always have my phone on me. Take a picture of the scale, and I try to make sure I see what's in it. And then later that night, I go downstairs, and exactly where I'm sitting now, I'll open my document and write everything down in my document. So it doesn't really take much time. Take it in, 2 seconds, you have it on the scale, take a picture, and boom, you're done. People saying hi to each other. Went down. Okay. Okay, let's see. Who said you can't count it all? Hello, Chris and Steph. Thank you very much for stopping by. Um, haven't spoken to you in a while. I know you guys are busy. I'm hoping that at this time of year you're a little bit more on the relaxed side. I have a bunch of. Oh, nice, awesome. You still have my address from last year. I started taking like I had a few envelopes here from people that send me stuff. Um, they were right here since last spring, so they've been here for a year. What I did was I entered the addresses uh, in my phone, which is pretty secure. Uh, I put the name of your channel so I would know who it is and not necessarily your name. I know most of you anyway have a PO box, so it's not a big deal, and I'm hoping I will not get hacked. And trust me, if I get hacked, there's a lot more stuff that's gonna be on my mind than all of our addresses. But yeah, I am trying to keep them somewhere safe where I can just send you stuff also, and I won't need to ask you for your address every time I want to send you something. You did say that I'm always gonna be a kid. Yeah, I'm sure, Patrick. If you decided to be in Shed Wars, you could also do awesome. Um, you have a big property where you can grow a lot of stuff. You and Kay will probably be doing awesome. I mean, there are some people in Shed Wars that are doing 100 pounds, 500 pounds, 1,000 pounds. Um, you go and you do what you can, and you know, it's just a matter of doing the requirement, the videos, because it's all about teaching. It's not necessarily about how much you can grow. Um, I did last year because I like doing stuff. I like pushing myself, and I'm glad I did. But really, I learned so much more than what I was teaching people. It's insane. Um, and I'm lucky enough that I have someone at the hospital in the department right now, um, doing an internship, and she grew up on Market Farm, and she's telling me all different tricks. I'm hoping to be able to do even more awesome videos this summer for Shed Wars. Uh, Hello, Robert. Thank you very much for stopping by. Just when we were talking about Shed Wars. Wow, 26 people. What's going on? I don't have anything planned, and I'm here talking and about everything and nothing, and 26 people. I think that's like one of the biggest amount of people I've had in a long time. Um, just when we were talking about Shed Wars, um, John and Robert get on, and that's fun. That's fun. I love it. Maybe you need to play to do a Canada versus USA Grow challenge. Yep, he's here. He's here. You guys can fight in the chat as much as you want. It's only giving me like, action, or what's it called, activity in the chat, and it's all good for my channel. Go ahead, guys. I had a wonderful time last night talking with Tracy and chatting with so many. I can't wait to see everyone again this May. Yeah, um, I'm just hoping that you'll have, well, not just for us, but for you, that you will have a little bit more time uh, to maybe enjoy the people that are there. I know last year, um, we did. It was the first time we saw each other, pretty much all of us. Um, but for you, you were so busy all the time that we didn't really get to to know you in person. I hope this year, uh, we can grab a bite after, or maybe you can come with us to have a drink or whatever. It'd be nice. There's a lot of Americans in Shed Wars, but I'm up for the challenge. I really am. Hello, Cindy Squirrel Off Grid. Thank you very much for stopping by. Yeah, it was a good live stream. Hello, Caitlin Family Farmstead. Thank you very much for stopping by, Caitlin. Wow, a lot of people. Awesome, awesome. Just a question: what was the most weight from a single person last year? I didn't get the answer. I didn't ask the question, Tracy. But if Robert or John want to answer you in the chat or in private, it's up to them. We just keep putting food in pantry. Supposed to be using the food. Um, yeah, I did the same thing. Well, I didn't add anything in the pantry. It's just that I kind of don't want to use it because I want to keep it for as long as I can. But I'm like, well, we're in the middle of the winter now, and we should really start using it. I still have a lot of blanched carrots in the freezer. We try to use these before because we know the ones that we can are going to last a little bit longer. Plus, as soon as the snow melts, I still have a bunch of carrots in the soil that I didn't pick up last year. That's going to help also. Hello, Chuck. How are you? Thank you very much for stopping by. How much does one Highland weigh dressed? I think he said it last year. I don't remember, but he's probably going to give you the answer, or I should have your address. If not, okay, awesome. What's going on? I don't know. I'm probably far back in the comments. Okay, only 6 minutes. Not that bad. Uh, knock it off. So that was 250 pounds. That was just meat, debone, and everything. That's awesome. People saying hi to each other. Good mood tonight. That's a good thing, right? Um, by the way, I haven't seen anything um, regarding the next season. Are you guys gonna talk about the entry video soon, or are you just gonna leave it out there? And because in less than 2 months, it should start again. The next season of next growing season is gonna start, and I think last year, if I'm not mistaken, the my egg production started about a week earlier than the start of the season for Shit Wars. My chickens are not laying at all at this time of year. Shorter days, too cold. Plus, when they poop, it freezes. So I'm guessing they're not too comfortable laying down in their laying boxes. And it's kind of so frozen that I can't really clean it up. And even if I put like wood chips on top, it doesn't really mix up together. Like, I don't know, it's not doing a good job. Scrolling up to see what's going on. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you very much. 29 people watching. Awesome. Don't be afraid to say hi if you're there. Coastal Water, thank you very much for stopping by. Um, I think it was the first premiere. I saw you going live earlier this week, and I'm like, okay, Coastal Water is going live in like 30 minutes. I have to be here. I want to support them. I want to see what it's all about. I don't remember something happened. Somebody called. I had to go, or I had an appointment, and I'm happy that I was able to be there today for your premiere. Amazing video. That was awesome. I'm not sure it would go down there um, in the water, but with snakes. But yeah, it was cool. No problem, Patrick. Olmsted Aquarius, Robert, and Willow Grow are the two masterminds of Shed Wars. If you want to have any information, they'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. I mean, I probably made Robert cry last year with all my questions. I kept asking him questions because I wanted to be sure that I was doing things right. Like, is this allowed? Is this legal? What about this? What about this? Not because you don't want to cheat and you don't want to do something that um, someone's gonna be like, well, that's not fair. Did that? So I'd rather always just make sure. Hello, Scott. I see you're in the chat. I didn't get to your comments yet, but I'll be there soon. My goal for myself was at least 100 pound. However, only done 60. The year I had my first time weighing all, I overall done okay, I think. Well, if you're like, I mean, I'm lucky. I have a little bit over an acre land. I also have some land on my dad's property that I can use to grow food. Plus, Serge is giving me some place to grow my animals. I also have the community garden that I had 2 aisles last year. One I shared with my mom, but there's still a lot of stuff from there that came into my house. Um, I mean, I think an aisle was like 75 feet long, so I have a lot of grow space. Um, Plus, I have a few wild fruit trees around. A few colleagues that had plum trees and apple trees, um, all that kind of stuff. Uh, that helps. Plus, I learned how to forage. I learned even more last summer. I feel a lot more confident now than I did last year. I hunt, I fish. That makes a big difference. So if, like, I mean, you can grow 100 pound of food on your balcony, that's awesome. You got nothing to be ashamed of, buddy. Someone said I was doing a giveaway. Tell you what, if I reach 30, I'll be given a T-shirt. So I'm going down. I'm at 24 right now. I was at 28. If I reach 30, I'll do a draw for a T-shirt. It's not gonna happen. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much. We got moose, bear. Moose. Well, they have moose in Alaska also, Patrick. So maybe there's someone in Alaska that would join. You never know. You never know. Uh, I know a fisherman in Newfoundland. Let's recruit him. Um, there's a friend of mine that went tuna fishing last year, and I mean, like, he's a strong, tough guy. One of the toughest guy I know around here. And it took them, I don't know how many hours to get a tuna out of the water. It was something like 600 pound of uh, of meat. I think, John, you're a fisherman also. You probably know what it's like. I don't know if you have tools or you do the fishing by hands when you go, or I don't know if you fish tuna at all. But I mean, we could recruit them, and that would help a lot. A little getting the house back healthy, but we are doing it. Okay, that was for Marilan. He's always looking to. If you plan on eating it, Darren, it counts. If you can eat the whole thing. Now I know all y'all weigh your stuff in grams. It's because the bigger numbers. Hey, I grow everything in pounds. Everything in pounds. It's all weighed in pounds. It's all right, Danny. It's fun. Oh, really? Like, I knew I was one of the top, but I didn't know that it was me. It was 1656. What country is me in again? Yeah, we're gonna have to recruit Hickory Croft again. Frankie Lou, Darren, Marilyn, Annie. That could be fun. Just like an inside bet between us. That'd be fun. Did you say you were looking for more squash pumpkin cross seeds? Okay, that was you. Uh, yeah, I wasn't sure who it was. I thought it was Cindy off grid, but yeah. I think I still have a few ones upstairs. Well, one upstairs, one left. Those were pretty cool. Finally, at your comments, Scott. I'm hoping you're still here. Coming soon. Okay, figured it already started. Yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't cold enough for me to go ice fishing, and it was too cold for me to grow anything. So I'm just like kind of stuck in the middle. I think I have about 80 pounds right now because I got the deer just a few days after Shed Wars ended, and a few eggs, a few grouse, rabbits maybe. I'm trying to think what else I had, but yeah. Yeah, and Darren was talking about the first live stream I made last year. Um, I guess the more you do it, the more accustomed to it you get, and you feel more I don't know, comfortable doing it, I guess. But yeah, it's like everything I do, it's either I don't do it or I give my best. I crashed at the end of the season, I did, but yeah, and I know I can do 16:56. My goal for the upcoming season is has to be higher than that. Maybe I won't do as much. Maybe I'll do more. One thing's for sure, though, I'll have at least 80 pounds because I already have it. But yeah, I think the first, and I started gardening before my first few videos, and I think I had like a 4x8 or 6x8 garden. And if I remember right, I had like one radish and like maybe a dozen carrots, and just a few beans. So it just shows that you start somewhere, you learn, you read, you watch videos, you try again, you improve on some stuff, and then eventually you'll get it right, and you'll be able to grow a lot more stuff. You'll be rolling it out soon. Awesome. See, even Canadian chickens can't lay an egg. I'd like to see you try to lay an egg, John. I would really like to see that. I see you give it a try. Make a video tomorrow of you trying to lay an egg. I would pay to see that. I would definitely pay to see that. uh, you gotta be careful with women. It's comfrey solve for pain. I have some comfrey under the snow somewhere. And the most Canadian chicken of them all are laying amazing right now. You're lucky. Well, my Chanticleer didn't even start laying yet. The ones I bought from you, Chris, I had to get rid of them because of the rooster, and I wasn't ready to have animals at Sarah's property. Eventually, we're hoping to have a way to open the driveway and be able to go keep the animals and go feed them there. But I mean, there was no way I was gonna go in the dark for like a 30-minute walk every night to go feed the animals. Sometimes it's a struggle to go feed the ones I have here. So I know that it was impossible to do. But I still have a few ones that hatched uh, here. I have two hens and unfortunately like five roosters. Only one of them started crowing. And if it can last until spring and I can bring them back to Seymour, maybe I'll be all right to have, some for the following years. But uh, Robert is a master, John is a mindless. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. Comments for you, John and Robert. Uh, is a frozen egg way more than non-frozen one? I don't know. I would have to try it out, I guess. I know if I throw one at you, it's gonna hurt more. Um, yes, the channel is great. Um, I mean, everyone in here has a nice channel. I'm trying to follow everyone as much as I can. I'm sorry if I don't always comment, and I'm sorry if uh, I won't be able to see everything because I mean, I got 24 people in the chat right now, 24 awesome channels. If every one of you puts one video out per day, I mean, I'm gonna be here 24/7 watching videos. But I do promise that if I can't watch it, I will give you the watch time and put it on. I'll put it on. I'll go do something else. Um, I try to stay up to date. Um, you have to admit that it's tough, but good night, everyone. Awesome. Thank you very much for stopping by. You're probably already gone. It's been 10 minutes, but if you watch the replay, thank you. We are making some huge changes to everything, and it's going to be lots of fun. Okay. Uh, I don't mind even if it's a little bit harder, but don't make too much changes. uh, 30 likes. You were at 30 at some point. Nice try. The highest I've been was 28, and that counts myself in there. People come and go, and that's fine. That's awesome, though. 34 likes. That's awesome. Thank you very much, everyone. Uh, yes, uh, John is doing a lot of fishing down there as well. Also, Challenge Canada. Just uh, okay, so it was you that sent me the spaghetti squash seeds. Was it the king squash? Spaghetti king squash seeds? I'm, I'm pretty sure that was you. They were like an hybrid of pumpkins and spaghetti squash, I think. But sure, if you have some more to send my way, we'll take them for sure. Five emails a day? uh, I sent John a few messages and he never even replied. Not to come back on that, John apologized for that already. But there's no way that I was going to send him 5 emails per day when I had Robert on my Facebook chatting with me. Always gardening and prepping. Thank you very much for stopping by. Well, a lot of nice people here tonight. Yeah, that would be well. If you want to eat the woods and you can show a way to preserve it and actually eat it, it would probably count. Exactly. Don't worry, Marilyn. I won't do that. Uh, yeah, I can't do that. I did it for a little while in the summer. Well, maybe not one per day, but like six per weeks. And even Marilyn was complaining, like, I can't keep up. Stop it. When there's too many people to follow and too many videos, even like I was telling Chris and Steph from Hickory Croft Farm, they were busy all summer and they were putting videos every day. And it's like, okay, I'm trying to keep up, but I just can't. And I was like adding them to my watch later list, watch later list, watch later list. I think I checked earlier today and yesterday, and I have like 20, 25 videos of them to catch up on. Well, I did catch up on a few of them, um, but I don't want to miss anything. And they're my friends, and I want to follow them. And but it's just uh, turns out that this week I am home sick, and I have time to catch up a little bit. I end up watching everyone keep it play like now while I'm working, so I don't always get to comment. That's a good way to do it, Caitlin. I think that's the best way to do it actually, because we try to support everyone, but I think at some point we have to realize that it's impossible to do. Yeah. My girlfriend doesn't want to hold a camera, doesn't want to be in front of the camera. Um, she with her Meniere disease, it's tough for her to be in the garden. Uh, I will try to find a way that she can help without being bothered by her ears. Um, she does a lot of the cooking in here, but unfortunately, that doesn't help when I bring in 100 pounds of stuff. um, we have a way to put it in the freezer for a little while or in the fridge for a little while, but it only lasts for so long, right? You have to do something with it after. People saying hi to each other. She doesn't even need to be pretty. All right. I don't judge. Hello, Michael. Thank you very much for stopping by. Avec tout le monde ce soir, tu pourras jouer de la guitare et chanter pour nous. Yes, you said it right. With everyone here tonight, I could play guitar and sing for all of you. Um, yes, but if you hear my voice right now, it's hard for me to even speak. So I'm not so sure that my brain would follow my fingers and my voice. So that's not a good idea for tonight. But um, maybe I'll take the challenge and do something in the coming weeks. For sure, in the summer, it's going to be easier for me to do something like that. We can just go outside. Um, I can have my cousin here, um, bring the guitars and have some fun. Uh, Side girlfriend's going to get expensive. Yes. People saying hi. Saying hi again. Uh, we totally don't expect anyone to watch every video. It would be an inhuman. Yeah, well, um, there's some stuff that I learned from you guys. There's some stuff that I know that I'm gonna be doing at some point. So when I'm watching them, I'm like, okay, well, uh, I'm not gonna put maybe as much attention on this video because I know I will definitely have to watch it again later when I actually like when you do recipes. I know I will be watching later with the video playing next to me trying to do the recipe. I put it in my favorite list. Some of the stuff you do, like when you do the sheep stuff about sheeps. I don't have sheeps. Probably never gonna have sheeps. Maybe I will, but it's still interesting to see. So I don't want to miss anything. I try hard. Try hard. Uh, well, I don't want to answer for them, Marilan, but there's two of them working together. So one of them can do the filming, the other one can do the editing, the other one can do the cooking, the other one, they work together, and it's probably easier when you have someone that likes to do that stuff as much as you do. Thank you very much, Lynn. No problem. Uh, Hope you're doing well. If you, yeah. Yes, I watched the first one. I laughed. The other ones are in my watch later list, and I think I watched another one. Did I? But yeah, I am catching up at about 5, 6 videos per day right now. So I will catch up at some point. Yeah, hopefully next time. So I'm catching up on the comments. Awesome. See, yeah. So I did answer the same thing as they did. Saying hi. No problem, Chris slash Steph. I never know which one of you is there. You're probably both listening, but one of you is typing and the other one is telling the other one, "Oh, write this down." But yeah, like I mean, you guys are a living encyclopedia. I keep saying it. Um, I don't know if there's anything you don't know about the homesteading life. except maybe the being off grid or solar panels. And I'm sure like Chris is a very smart guy. I'm sure he could figure it out. So there's something there. My feet, what's there? Whatever. You're doing good, Lynn. Awesome. Do it all by myself. That's the thing. I do everything pretty much by myself. I do have some help from the kids once in a while. My girlfriend helps also, but I mean everything regarding the videos is done by me. So I had to buy a laptop last summer um, to be able to use my breaks at work to do a little bit of the editing. Uh, I'm lucky that I'm getting better with the camera to the point where I don't have a lot of editing to do because I'll be filming and be like, okay, I'm gonna start talking in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the record button, give it like 1 or 2 seconds, start talking, and then I'll be okay. I'm almost done talking, saying what I want to say. I'll put my finger close, stop, and then when it comes to time to do the editing, um, it's only a matter of putting everything together and adding music and voiceover if I have to. But most of the time, it doesn't take me that long to do the editing. But some videos it takes more time than others, but it's not always the case. And just like for me, it's the upload. To upload the video, I try to do it in the morning before I go to work or before I do anything else. I'll put it on, upload. By the time I get at work, I start editing the next video. And when I'm done, I'll have to figure out like a thumbnail for the video from, the one that's coming out today or tomorrow morning. And it's always like trying to do multiple things at the same time. But it's a way of doing things, I guess. You just have to do one thing at a time. And I guess you go through it, you fight through it, and it ends up doing something, I guess. Now if it could even be Fred, think about that now. Oh, maybe it's Fred. Hmm. Hello, Melissa. Thank you very much for stopping by. Too tired. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for your entertainment. If you're not gone yet, Marilyn, good night. By the way, I shared on my community tab Marilyn's video from today where she's taking rose hips and doing juice and ketchup. If you haven't seen it, go take a look. I think it's one of my favorite video on on YouTube in a long time for learning stuff. I was actually looking for stuff to do with rose hips, and I ended up not even harvesting any because I didn't know what to do with it. It turns out that there's a lot on Sarah's property, and I sent him the video, and he's like, "Okay, we're gonna have to go harvest that in the fall and try it out." So yes, um, it's an awesome video. Fighting a headache, praying it's not a migraine coming. Oh, I hope that it's not. People saying bye. They don't like cows. So maybe they don't know as much on cows. We should try to challenge them on that. Not entirely true. Hmm. There's a lot of back and forth tonight. A lot of people arguing. I have to pick up my boys. Okay, all right. And if something happens that I'm not here when you get back, thank you very much for stopping by. I know, but if I can't bug you about, right, right, how can you not like cows, especially on a nice, yeah. Um, although I had some lamb last year and it was delicious. Um, I've been putting out one short a day, some 15 seconds, maybe 1 minute. I think I'm going to focus on the 1 minute mark until I get bored with that too. The only thing I don't like about the shorts is that I don't get a notification all the time, and I don't know why. Like I have the bell on, and like even like Michael Sharp, he's got a bunch of shorts, and every once in a while I'll end up on his channel and I'll be like, what? Like I missed all those videos because I don't get notifications. I'll get notifications when he posts regular videos, but not for shorts. Uh, yeah, same. The last few ones you put, then they popped up for some reason. So, uh, prefer use medicinally. See, that's stuff I don't know. Um, that's stuff I would like to learn about. I know, uh, s- I've seen some people do rosehip jelly, but I was looking for something else. Jelly. The kids are kind of fussy on the jelly. I know they would drink the juice. I know that Marilyn is also doing ketchup barbecue sauce, kind of. Um, I know this is something that we would eat also. Well, at least I would eat it. Um, but the medical aspect of it, it's not something that I am aware of. Chris is who Google goes to. Yep, definitely. And like, I mean, I'm sure Chuck Norris even goes to Chris for answers. That's how smart he is. All right, bye, Marilyn. Rose water used to be used in recipes. Cool. I love your video for how to calm down an aggressive rooster, and have shared that many times to people about to put their. Yeah, and I remember the one where you showed a rooster doing like the little dance to show which ones are they have a good temper and all that. And I remember seeing one of my roosters doing the same thing, dancing around on the side there and looking at you. And it was a small one, the bantam chicken, bantam rooster, so it wasn't going to scare me anyway. But yeah. Oh yeah, just for the shorts or all videos? Rose water is made from the petals. Cool. Um, I know you can do uh, apple blossoms jelly also, but I don't know. I want to make sure that I have all the possible apples from my tree, so I try not to touch it. You haven't figured that out yet, John? I have okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, I was gonna say awesome, not awesome, but it's good that if the medication are kicking in, probably gonna be able to sleep. Good night. Tuck his arm into his side and hold him gently but firmly while stroking his head. Nobody's ever seen Robert. Maybe he doesn't even have a head. Who knows? Maybe he's got those like long hair, or maybe he doesn't have hair at all. Oh, you too. That's not gonna help. Yeah, the mystery man, and it's awesome the way that. Oh, I don't know why you want to calm him down, John. Because just to listen to him speak, it's calming me down. Robert has a voice that calms people down. He has a kind of voice that could be like on the History or Discovery Channel, doing the narration for different kind of TV shows. It's pretty cool. Uh, sec, all right. Yeah. Yep. He's just calling you a witch. He knows what he's talking about. Maybe not that I'm assuming that you're a witch, but he's probably calling you a witch. Well, you'd be a wizard, but it drives me nuts. That's what he does. Um, so you guys don't have any dates set up yet for the draft or the entry videos and all that stuff. That's always fun to see. Also, like when people put on their entry videos, that's interesting to see. So people are okay. Someone was sending me a message, and I'm not sure I understand what he's trying to tell me. So it's fun. I don't mind. Well, I mean, there's no punches thrown. If it's done in appropriate language, go ahead. My dad had a few chickens when I was a kid. One of the roosters would bully me. Dad gave me a stick and told me to knock him down and then hit him again. And the funny thing is, I had one of the roosters last spring that I was trying to bring on Sarah's property, and he would not let me get close to him at all. I don't know if he was scared or maybe he felt that I was trying to put him in a bag or in a box to bring him there. It's only 4 minutes away. Like he was able to breathe and all, but I had like to get like it was not a shovel. I'm trying to think. Like it was some sort of a stick and like take him and hold him where he was so I could go with my hands and grab him after and put him in the box. And when I got there, I let him out. And I would go in the cage, feed them, grab the eggs, give him water. He would never come near me. It's like he was afraid of me. Selge went in the cage like 3 times that he told me that the rooster like just kicked him behind the head. He's like, I bend down to give him food and water, and suddenly I get a kick behind the head. So it's like, I guess if you show them that you're the boss or you're the master or the alpha, they'll leave you alone after, I guess. I was here first, and the Kenyan. Hey, we didn't even start messing with you. You said something about us being afraid of the Americans, and we didn't say anything about that. You started alone. Awesome. Well, thank you, Danny, for sharing, and it's nice to have you here. If we all can't bug each other for fun, yeah. See, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen it done with goats also. I'm trying to think who it was. It was someone that I was following back then. Uh, trying to think. I think the guy's name was Jeremy. He was living on the homestead, and at some point he moved with. Uh, I don't know if it was his brother or his brother-in-law, and I think things didn't go too well. I don't know if it was between them or on the land itself. They had to move, and from there I stopped following because I was following too many people. But he showed a video of how to tame a goat. There was an aggressive goat, and what he was showing was that you had to take the goat by the legs, put the goat on his back, and like get on top of him, like your face on top of his, and stare him in the eyes. I guess that was a way to show him that you were the boss. And he even did that, uh, holding the goat, having the kids go on top of the goat as well, uh, to put the chains on the side. I don't know if that really worked. I guess it was a way of doing it. Whenever possible, we always try to handle the chickens in the dark. Yeah, um, it's just that when it's dark, I don't see what I'm doing, so it was kind of tough for me as well. I did it early morning though, and the longer I wait, or the longer I would have had to wait, uh, the more chances I had to get complaints from the neighbors. So I was trying to do it as quick as possible. So as soon as I was able to bring the roosters on their new property, um, well, the sooner I did it. Now, don't threaten me with suspensions already, John. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just here telling you that you guys can have some fun and play around if you want. I'm actually offering you like a place to have your little fight if you want. My chat is kind of like in my home, so you can come in here and fight. I Cool. This talk about taming roosters could go so wrong. It'd be fun to see Robert and John together and see who would win. Who would be on, like, in the wrestling match? See who was gonna win. Who do you think would win, John? Also, like to put them to sleep and lay them down, walk away before they wake up. Messes them up. I've seen a few videos about putting their head on the ground and making a line. I guess it makes them go crazy or something. I don't know if that's true. Like, I've never tried, but have any of you ever tried that? The chicken whisperer. That's what we do with our geese when they are naughty or aggressive with each other, or the ducks. We hug them, pick them up. I guess that's a way to do it. And yeah, it's funny because the Rhode Island Red hen that we have, I know it's not a rooster, it's a hen. But my daughter started picking that chicken up when she was young. And I mean, it's a pet now. I don't even think she's laying eggs anymore. My daughter goes out in the garage and she goes right at the doorway for her. She can open the door and walk around the property. The chicken will follow her everywhere. She'll grab her, uh, you know, um, talk to her and play with her, and put the chicken down the slide, put her on the swing. Chicken lets my daughter do anything. The talk about taming a goat was going wrong. But he's a homestead Aquarius. He's a country boy. um, I'd rather not answer that question. See, I like stirring shit too. You would be in trouble. You would be in trouble. That's true. He's a Yankee. We have a 5-year-old hen like that too. Yeah, and I don't know if I've seen a video or if I've read that somewhere. But I guess like the old hens have a way of teaching the young ones about how to gather food, how to, I don't know. I guess they can teach the young ones to do some stuff. So, um, I think it was on YouTube. I saw someone putting a video saying that whenever the chickens were getting too old, she would keep them. She would keep at least one of them there anyway, as a mentor for the other chickens, which is kind of cool. 30 years younger. Uh, if I had to guess, I would say, John, you're about 45, 50, 45. You, it's tough to say. You look older than me, and I'm turning 40. But I could be wrong. I've never been good with age. I picture Robert like Hulk Hogan and John like Randy. Oh, good way to see it. Oh, how well do I know that you are a Yankee or good at talking people? Well, we are all going to head out, but glad we caught you tonight. I have to put some garlic in. Awesome. Thank you very much for stopping by, Chris, Steph, and Fred. And if the kids are there, also, it's true, the kids could be there. Take care and talk to you guys at some point later. Yeah, I'm older. I would have to take a long break in between rounds. um, I don't know if you've seen, was it Rocky Balboa, the movie where Rocky goes back in the ring and he fights a very younger uh, fighter. And the thing is, the young one is faster and the old one is stronger. So that would be a good fight. Yeah. Um, I remember the information. You could have even been you, Chris and Steph, talking about that older chicken. I just can't remember who he was. I remember seeing it, but better than imagining sumo wrestlers. That'd be funny also, seeing John with a big diaper. Awesome. Thank you very much for stopping by, Cindy. What a visual. Sumo wrestlers. Oh man, that's something I would like to see. That's something I would like to see. I still have 23 people watching. I don't know where's everyone. There's only like 5, 6 people chatting, but it's all good. You don't have to chat. It's just usually I'll have like 10 people and maybe like 5 chatting, but it kind of feels like I have like maybe 6, 7 chatting, and the rest of the people are there watching or left it on and left, which is still awesome. Um, I'm getting tired. Glad I was able to last more than an hour. Uh, I will. Okay, Melissa is just listening. That's all right. You don't have to chat. Just the fact that you're here at all is amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, they're maybe choosing to stay out of the drama. uh, yeah, Tracy's still there. Tracy's probably laughing. He's always laughing at John and Robert, and Patrick is still here as well. Um, so yeah, let me change that just for a little while. Um, I will try to have John and Robert on at some point. Maybe, I don't want to say at the beginning of the season, but if you guys are willing to come and talk about Shed Wars, I know you probably want to talk about the changes on your own channels first, which is fine. But maybe early at the beginning of the season, I'll try to have you both on, promote Shed Wars a little bit. Sometimes, you talk about it a little bit more. I have some friends watching, listening, and maybe you'll get more fans. And that's kind of the goal, not only getting more people to participate, but if we get more fans, um, more people are learning. And I'm guessing that we're going to have a lot more and more people watching our stuff because um, the way that the cost of food is going up, a lot of people are going to try to grow their own food. And there are no better people to learn from than all the people in here. Uh, yeah, right. Have a sumo match. That'd be awesome. Yeah, we'll do a promo of that, and you can. I wanted to say thank you for the great chat. Gotta head out, try to catch up again. Awesome. Thank you so much, and you're welcome anytime. Robert will love to be there. You and your word games. More followers. Awesome. All right. Have a good night, everyone. And I'll talk to you guys later. And have a nice week. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And it's going to be time to start growing food soon. Like I said, I already have a few things started. And most of my stuff is going to start in another week or two. So it's going to be great. Joe will have his people call your people. Yes, it was. I'm happy. Yeah, well, I'm not feeling too well. Tired. I gotta go to bed. But I know, right? It sucks that for once I have a lot of people, and I kind of feel like I have to leave early. All right, take care, guys. Let me just go and put some music and leave like a little outro for a few.